if you're called to make your own healing music, but you don't really know where to start because it's so overwhelming, there are so many videos on YouTube that you can watch, then this video is for you, because I want to give you a very easy, clear path from zero to your first song. And I have done this with people that have never touched a music software before. I have had healers here that were like, hey, can you help me make bass music? And I was like, okay, let's do it. And 3 months later, we then actually had a full song done. And this happens through focus. And I think focus is really the most important thing in the beginning, to not be distracted by all of these things you can do, and all of these videos want to show you what you can do, and that's great, but not in the beginning, because in the beginning it's so easy to be overwhelmed by all of these different things you can do. And so I recommend stick to one software and stick to one music style in the beginning, and then do that for maybe half a year, 1 year, and then see how you can go with that. And so what I always recommend is Ableton. That's for me the go-to software for electronic music, healing music, meditation music. Other people are using Logic or whatever. That's all fine. It really does not matter, because with every software you can create everything. And so in my case, stick with Ableton. That's something where you can really get everything that you need. You can even create healing frequencies in there. So yeah, that's perfect. Then the style of music. If you are a breathwork practitioner, for example, focus on which kind of music do you need for that. Maybe tribal music. If you want to do meditation music, focus on how can I create these atmospheric pets, these very deep meditation sounds. If you want to do electronic music, also there, stick to one genre that you want to make. If it's drum and bass, make drum and bass. If it's techno, make techno. And then really, become a master in what you do, or not. You don't have to be a master in the beginning, but just stick to one thing that you can do. Nowadays, we also have tools like Claude that can help us to learn the software. So we don't have to watch all of these videos and be confused by all of these features. We can basically just let us be taught. And so there's this nice connection between Ableton and Claude that I recommend all of my clients, because this really helps them to ask a question, get a direct response back. So that's really cool in the beginning. Of course, YouTube is a resource where you can get the knowledge, and I also have a few videos here, but I would use these things with caution. I'm saying that because there are so many things where the thumbnail looks good and it's like, use this and then use that. And so it's very easy to get into this binge watching thing of like, just watching videos and not getting something actually done. And so also when I make a video, it's usually not edited, not cut, so that you can really follow along with what I'm doing. And I really recommend that you, when you watch a video, you then have the video open, you have the Ableton open, and you really build exactly what this person is doing on your own. Because that's also how I then guide a person if I'm working with a person one-on-one. I'm not teaching the software in like, this is this feature, this. I'm just like, okay, you want to make meditation music? Click here, and click here. And so that's then everything that they need. And there's nothing more. It can be super simple if you know what you need to do. And if you're doing this on your own, then that's of course a little bit more difficult. So I would also only recommend this workflow to you if you're someone that can teach yourself something. If you really want to log in and just spend like a few hours just watching a video, rebuilding that in Ableton, then that approach works. If that makes you overwhelmed super easily, then search for someone that can guide you, and search for someone that's making the music that you want to make, or at least knows how to make the music you want to make. And then this person can guide you to your result way easier. And so you don't have to take all of these online courses, spend hours to learn these skills. It's like, yeah, you want to make this music, let's get you there as easy and as fast as possible. And so, yeah, and that's basically why I am mentoring people. That's not why, currently I don't have many courses, I have a few, but I always recommend to do them complementary to my mentoring, because then I can really help you to not zoom out, but to have kind of these things from the horses. I don't know the word, but like that you can only see one thing, and that you're not distracted by all of these little things that you can also do. So yeah, focus is really the most important thing in the beginning. Take it slow, take it easy, only do what you feel like you can handle, especially if you're a sensitive, intuitive person. Just take it very lightly, go step by step, and practice doing that a few times. Don't get this in, because I also know from my clients, when I teach them something new, I have to teach that a few times till they actually can remember. And so don't overburden yourself with all of these things you need to learn. But I think that's definitely the most important stuff. I'm just reading through my notes. But stick to one software, stick to one genre. Think about how you can learn best. Can you learn with a person? Can you learn best just doing the thing on your own? Maybe the cloud option is something in between, but also there, it's just better to have a human connection, at least in my opinion. And so if that's something that you want, that you need, then you can check out the link below. Also share if you have any questions, if you have any thoughts about this process. I would love to hear what you think there. And then have a wonderful day. Take it slow, take it easy, and see you next time. Bye bye.